got my phone back here. I know what time it is. 6:15. Nope, it's not 6:15. All right, let's roll.
Oh, hold up. Oh.
You all right?
Yeah. Ew.
You were wet.
Yuck. You're dry.
Thanks. I know. That's what I do.
Too dry.
So I just showered. Just did a full wipe down with the towel.
You know what's insane?
Got clean.
You know what's insane?
What?
This whole setup's in a different part of the house, but it looks identical.
Yeah. I wonder if the lighting or anything looks better from this angle.
I don't know. This
I
is
feel
a
like we're
setup.
more underneath this light now.
It feels nice and open.
We might actually look a lot better now
I don't
that I
know.
think about it.
I got the other lights over there finally.
Yeah?
I got 2 of these, but they're just like straight ones.
Okay. Big
Not
multi-light
gay
guy
like this
now.
one. What?
Big multi-light guy now.
Well,
That sounded rough.
I got the windows open in the house. Which
I
you
love
guys
that they
can't
won't hear
but
that at all.
but we
just
can
heard a
hear all
guy
the,
miss shift. Went
yeah.
3rd to 2nd on a
checks
pole.
out.
He'll be all right.
But anyways, this whole setup's in a different part of the room.
Yeah, I feel weird.
And
For some
this was
reason.
supposed to be a desk already, but
I feel like I'm going to just fly backwards because there's nothing behind me
you
for
got
some
a
reason.
massive hole behind you. It goes right
Yeah,
down
that's
to
what
my
it feels
basement.
like. I was used to I was literally sitting against a computer desk.
Yeah.
And
Now you're
was
sitting
like-
back to a staircase.
Yeah, there's nothing behind me except for just the downstairs wide open.
Yeah.
No railing. I'd be dead
There's
in
a
an
railing.
instant.
There's 2 railings
They're
actually.
a mile away. I'd hit
You'll
the
be
stairs
alright.
before I hit the railing.
You would roll.
I'm a big enough guy. I barely fit through the railing, to be honest with you.
They wipe out.
Sad.
The big balls on wipeout. Those
Yeah.
are you.
That's not nice.
Oh.
Golly.
But anyway,
All right, let's break
Tenduro's
into
going to
it.
be a 3-person, be able to have a 3rd person
Soon.
or a guest
Soonish.
soonish. But there'll be a desk here instead.
It'll be
First
hot.
thing's going to be just a single camera like it is now around the desk, and then I'm going to move multiple cameras.
Yeah. I was watching
Gotta
one
get
day
Lenny
that had
on that.
multiple cameras,
Yeah, it looks
and they were
so
cutting to
much
like 6 different angles. It was so hot. It's just something to keep you like engaged because the camera is constantly
Yeah.
moving, and you like, for some reason, you want to watch it more to see the camera angles. Like
Yeah.
I wanted it to be on, not just listening to it, to see just what happened, see everybody's weird movements from different angles. I don't know. It kept me engaged.
Yeah. That's all the big
Obviously, I
podcasts
wasn't
are
watching my
like that.
phone at work. I was working.
Yeah. Because you
I was
never
just
touched
working.
that at work.
Yeah, never.
Never
I
been
was
yelled
I was
at for
working
it either.
hard, not once. I mean, that's understandable. I should be.
Yeah.
Haven't been though.
This is Lucky 13 right now. Friday.
Which means the audio's not working.
This will come out on Friday,
Yeah.
and it'll be the 13th.
Oh. The audio is definitely not working.
Nah, it
man.
is.
All right, so let's talk about what's important.
We're
get
getting out of the hot.
Let's get straight into it.
Yeah.
I put the solar back on my truck, and I got my rear light bar
I haven't seen
wired
it.
up. I know.
Is it out here?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it is.
heard the ticking coming.
Yeah, you heard it. Muffler just not doing
You
anything.
got the awning on? You're not putting it
No,
on?
I don't think I'm gonna put the awning on
It
it.
takes like 10 minutes.
It's too tall. I can't reach it.
You'll be put a rope on it.
I'll have to climb a ladder to be able
How's
to
that too
undo
tall?
everything.
I got mine way up there.
Yeah, I'm shorter than you by like 8 inches. Remember?
Well, can you just mount on the side?
Like to have it like low enough where it'd be easy
You
to
can't
reach
even
it.
reach above the door?
Where like for it to be in a spot where I could reach it, the back doors can't open. Because it has to be
Oh.
above the cap.
Yeah,
Because the
yeah.
back doors go all the way to the top.
Yeah.
So I'm probably just
Cut
gonna
the
leave
back
it off.
doors in half.
I'm
Only
gonna
the
throw the
bottom
truck
opens.
away so I don't feel like doing anything to it.
Well, that's why I keep forgetting you're getting rid of her.
Yeah, I took the canopy home though, so I could start figuring out where it's gonna sit on the white Comanche. I went and bought steel.
Yeah.
That's why I have no money. I spent all my money
Oh.
this weekend. Let's get into that.
I don't know what you did. I thought you were
Yeah.
in Michigan this
Yeah,
weekend.
it was.
You
Spent all my
bought
money.
steel up there?
No, I just bought steel at Arrow on
Oh.
Friday. My dad and I ran over to Arrow,
Yeah, where'd
picked
you
up
go
steel.
this weekend?
So Friday.
I heard something about Jeeps and parts, and
What?
I thought you went to just visit your grandparents.
Yeah,
Oh.
we didn't do anything cool.
Oh.
I mean, I
Was
bought
on a
stuff.
picture of somebody in a Jeep or something? Or am I
Okay.
tripping Zans?
I think you're tripping.
In the group chat with Kev.
No, Kev sent that picture.
Oh, he was in the
Kev
Jeep?
was jeeping. Yeah,
I
I
don't
wasn't
pay
jeeping.
attention.
Yeah, Kev was jeeping.
And you said something about your dad running 2 legs on a gas pedal.
No, that
or
was my
something?
dad.
Oh,
My
that's what I
dad
said. I just
posted
said
that.
Your dad.
Yeah, my dad posted a picture of my grandpa driving 2-foot.
Ah.
Anyway,
Everybody's grandpa drives 2-foot.
yeah,
Brody
my whole
drives
family
2.
does. The only reason I can't now is because I clutch foot the brake pedal and I bounce my face off the steering wheel every time. So,
Ah.
but if we're at the off-road park, I do. You have to. But anyway, I went to Alro on Saturday
Yeah.
or Friday before we left, and I was going to have him price me like, I don't know, maybe 5, 6 full sticks, which is 24 feet of HREW, which is slightly weaker than DOM and a lot cheaper.
This is 2?
Yeah, of engine 5/8 by, I think, 095 wall, so like thin wall stuff, not roll cage stuff, to build a bed rack out of.
Yeah.
And I went in there, and I went straight to the remnant pile because that's what I always do. And they had DOM 095 wall 10-foot sticks in their remnant pile,
Yeah.
so I just bought them out. Spent like $300 on steel.
Checks
Bought
out.
everything they had. Then I had them price me a 2x10 square steel for the rock sliders like we do on everything else. Normally we go 2x6, but I want to do 2x10 because I want it to go all the way inside so that I can
Yeah.
build my seat mount off of the rock slider. And
Bleeding.
the cost for one of those, a 124-foot stick of 2x10, was $785. So that's what I'm saving for right now and exploring other
Chunk of
options.
steel.
Yeah. They would do 2 vehicles, so like realistically, that's the 785 divided by 4 because you do 2 sides per vehicle, 2 vehicles.
Yeah.
So really, it's not that bad, but that's like a lot of money to just toss down. And then we went to Michigan to see my grandparents and dropped tires off to him. And Saturday morning we woke up and I was like, well, we're not going to do anything today, so let's go shopping. So we went to Menards and I bought like chips and jam. I don't know. I just bought some stuff for lunch because everything they have there is stale or moldy, so I always just buy stuff to eat. And
At Menards or at the house?
at the house,
Really?
at my grandparents' house, everything is stale or moldy.
What do they eat?
Stale and moldy food. They don't
Oh.
care. Like my grandpa will cut the mold out of cheese and eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do it though. I'm not eating moldy cheese. When cheese is like green all over, I'm not
All
eating it.
over?
Yeah, I'm telling you, like fuzzy cheese, he pulls it out, just wipes the mold off and eats it. Like I don't know how he's okay.
Yeah, it's good
And same
for
like
ya,
the chips
technically.
are like borderline wet, and he's just like, yeah, all right, and he'll just eat them. He'll like put them in stuff, so he doesn't even notice, or like put them on a sandwich. Then it's just like, it's just he doesn't even notice. And so like I always just buy something at whatever store we stop at to eat. So I bought TGI Friday potato chips, the potato skin potato chips.
Yeah.
The bacon cheddar ones, because I'm a big bacon cheddar guy. They were good. I got some at my house. You can come over and have one. And then we went to Harbor Freight, which is where I got into it with the wallet.
Yeah.
You know how it is. You know how Harbor Freight, you
What'd
walk in
what'd
there.
You get over there?
A winch.
Oh,
Yeah.
for the Comanche?
Yeah, for the green one. I
Ah.
bought a new 12,000-pound synthetic.
Yeah.
The Badlands synthetic. And they had one in the like what do they call it? The return area.
Yeah.
Where they're just like discounted as is, and that one was like 400 and something. And then they had a shelf like kind of tucked in the back a little bit that was like open box stuff, and I looked at that and I was like, here's a winch on that. And so I walked over, I pulled it out, and it was like open box as is, and it said like what was missing, and there was just nothing marked. So I was like, all right. So I slid it off the shelf, put it on the floor, opened it up, start digging around inside of it, and as far as I can tell, everything is there. It looks like they never even took it out of the packages. Like it looks like somebody cut the tape, opened it, and just put the
like
top right back on and just returned it.
Bold or something.
Yeah, some cheap Chinese bolt that you don't even need or something.
Yeah.
Even like the fair lead was in there, the hook was in there, the controller's in there, like the wired and the wireless setup are all in there. So I was like, all right, whatever. And that one was marked down to like $350 or $360 or something, so I bought it.
Yeah.
But by the time you get out of there with zip ties and electrical tape and gloves and everything else you wanted, plus your winch, it was like almost $500, which were my card maxes. I had to move money for it.
You don't. What money?
Well, I spent my entire
Nice.
paycheck from Friday on steel, so then I didn't have any money in my account.
Nice.
I was standing there like I was walking it up, and I was like, I should probably check my bank account. I had no money in there, so I moved this week's paycheck over and spent it on the winch. So I was like, well, that's that for the month, I guess.
Yeah.
So, and we have our trip coming up.
Which one?
Yes, exactly. They're all gas. That's the problem.
Yeah.
They're all just gas down the
Just
drain.
filled the Tundra up again today. Just driving it to work every day this week.
Yeah,
Drain the
drinks.
tank.
That drinks it, dude.
Yeah. I got 11.7 this week.
Wow.
Not bad.
I'm averaging 8.
If I can get 12 on our trips, that's fine.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's
Yeah.
better than
For that size of a truck.
Yeah.
With all that stuff
with all that
on it,
stuff on it, dude. Yeah, 100%.
for 12 miles a gallon.
Yeah. So when we
yeah.
go up to my grandparents' house, I sleep in whatever we take, because there's just like an upstairs big bedroom, like an open space where like we all sleep, and none of us enjoy that.
Yeah.
And so I normally take something. I don't always take something. Sometimes I just tough it out. Like if we're going for one night, I'm not gonna take a setup with me. But normally, like we'll tow the Jeeps up if we're gonna be there for a while, or we'll take my dad's truck and I'll sleep in the tent. And so I was like, well, we'll just take the truck. I'll sleep in the tent. We don't have to take the Jeeps or anything. We're not gonna be there long enough, and nobody wants to ride in my truck. It's not ready to go anyway. And so we took his truck up, and we got there, and I was like, well, I'll set the tent up real quick because we're not doing anything right now, and then we'll go get some ice cream. And so I walk out there, open the tent up, I climb inside of it to just throw all my stuff in, and I turn, and I just like, as I was like rolling over to like move around inside of it, I was like, wait a minute, that's not my light. I was like, something's not right. I pulled it off, sent you the picture of it because I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
You know how much longer it would have been till we saw that again? Probably another year at least.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't get in it ever. Like
I've been looking for that light.
Yeah. I always end up with one. I have one all the time.
Yeah, I know.
But
it's wild.
I don't know why I have it because there's a light in there. Like I don't know why I had your light. There's a light in the tent.
I think I hung it on the outside or something.
Oh, and I must have just grabbed it and threw it inside one night or something.
Yeah, I was at Beat the Creek.
Yeah, it was when it was wet and rainy. I may have been using it to walk around outside or something and just took it in with me. But I think I figured out what I want to do.
Okay.
Because I'm going to be a rooftop tent guy, sadly, I think now.
God, I can't understand what's happening.
I think my plan right now, I want to pull the mattress out that's in a rooftop tent and chuck it.
Yeah.
And I want to put a low profile cot, like one of the ones that's like 3 or 4 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
Like take one of those and slide that in.
And use just like the plastic bottom as like a...
Yeah, as like a hard surface. Because then, like, if you just have the plastic bottom, you can like do stuff in there. Yeah. Like you don't worry about like if my clothes are wet, if my shoes are wet. You just don't get on the bed.
Yeah.
Like you can just get in on the hard bottom, change your clothes, leave your shoes in there, and just wipe it off when you're done.
That was the biggest problem with mine.
There's nowhere to do anything.
It's a mattress.
Yeah.
On top of your vehicle.
Because that's what I was doing. I took my like whatever that foam pad is I use on top of my cot. I took that with me.
Yeah.
And I just pushed it off to the one side. And I used the whole other side as like my storage. I took one of my totes with me. I had that in there. I had like my bag with my clothes in there, the battery, like the little portable battery. I had a fan. I had a book in there with me. Like I was like, well, this is the setup. Now I just need to get rid of the mattress so I don't have to worry about it all the time. So I think the low profile cot and that'll add so much flexibility and comfort to the bed of not a mattress on a hard surface. It'll be a mattress on a cot that's on a hard surface. I think that'll like fix all the issues that you like people complain about how they just suck. I think if I just elevate yourself off of the hard surface on like a movable soft surface and then put your cushion on that, like I'll be set.
Yeah.
So I think you could actually put a lawn chair inside of it and sit upright in it if you like had the mattress out of there.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my like
could.
I could put like a little chair in there and be able to like sit up and like tie my shoes and stuff without having to be all weird.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my thought right now. I don't know. I have to try it. I have to figure out what I'm getting. I want one of the ones that like the annex piece comes over the ladder so you can go inside the annex and then go up the ladder. I think would be like the ideal setup.
You shooting it off the back or the side?
Side, because I want to put the 270 on it still.
Yeah.
So I'll still have the 270 with the walls up as like a hangout area, and then I'll come out and I'll go into the annex and then go up into the tent, I think is my plan. Plus it just adds another layer that somebody has to jumble around in if they're going to come up and murder me. At least I can wake up and know that it's happening.
Soft shell.
Yeah, wake up and pray one more time before somebody cuts me open with
hard shell rooftop alu cab up there.
Would love to.
Full like the ones that come up both sides.
Yeah, where it's like the pop out hard side ones. Yeah.
Or you could do that one too. That one that comes out like that.
There's so many nice setups.
I had the roof nest, which was just a raise, which was nice. It wasn't just a wedge.
Yeah.
It was an actual box.
Yeah.
It came up both sides.
I don't think the wedge would work with the cot.
No.
I think you have to have like one of the big pie ones.
The wedge are for like lightweight, like low profile stuff.
Yeah.
Because they're thin now.
Which is probably what I should be buying.
Yeah.
For what I'm putting it on, but
no, I think it'll look better with a soft shell on it.
With a soft shell, just that like extra 10 inches on top.
Are you still planning on doing this winter, or are you gonna do it sooner?
So I'll take my truck to everything this year.
Right,
my goal is to take it to whatever's next. So whether that's iOS, Beat the Creek, Rocktober, whatever happens to be our next event after the end of this year is probably what I'm hoping to take it to, but it's kind of a timeline of when I can get things done. Like, there's a lot of work that I want, since the original plan was just build it into like a daily driver, like work truck. And when we were doing that, it was like, whatever happens, happens as long as it's drivable. But now it's like, hey, I'm going to drive it across the country. It's like, all right, well, we should probably like do a little extra work to make sure everything's just like right and easy to work on.
Yeah.
So make sure like that back half is like, is there storage, is there parts, is there tools, like make sure everything's just on it all the time and that you can just jump in it and drive it to like Georgia and not have to think about it, or Florida and not have to think about it, and just like, or do a trip to the UP like we're doing in a couple of weeks and drive up there and wheel it and drive back and not have to worry about it.
Yeah,
so
for
like
that soft of wheeling. Well, I mean, you could wheel a lot harder up there, but like,
but
if you're gonna go everywhere I'm going,
well, that's the thing. I don't.
Yeah.
It won't be hardcore built. Like it'll be an open diff. Like I don't need it to wheel hard. I have stuff for that, but I just want something that's, I don't know. I wanted to do the crew cab thing, but I'm sick of having rusty trucks.
Yeah.
And I don't want to scratch a new truck, so I might as well scratch the truck that's not rusty but not new.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I'm doing it.
No, it makes sense for you. Your setup makes sense for you. Mine makes sense for me.
Yeah. The problem is I'm so in love with the setup that I have had and am currently trying to build
you'll get
that it's just going to be a hard turn of events. Because like I've had the same setup the whole time. You're the one that bounces around between all your setups. Like I've dialed it in so well to exactly what I needed, and the last thing I wanted was extra height. And I was like, all right, I'm going to get some extra height. And then it was like, what if I started over? And I was like, what? Like, that was such a bad idea.
Well,
I should have done this from the
out,
start.
though,
well, that's the bad part. It's not worth fixing anymore.
It's it's on its last leg.
Yeah, and like I'm not mad about it. It's got to go. I would build the new one, but I also just want to have a nice vehicle that I can just drive every day. So, and then I don't want to scratch it, and then you get into all that. And, But anyway, so this weekend, well, I put this back together. We're going to comp. We're going to comp. I guess I should state we're going to comp.
I haven't seen any post about it actually, like legit from them yet, but everybody keeps saying it is
Drake,
what it is.
Drake, is that his name? Drake just posted, and he said they're going back and forth switching weekends.
That's what he said. I just haven't seen anything on the actual
I don't
page.
think they do an official post except for like 2 or 3 days beforehand. I don't
so
think
if you want
to
to comp with us, this episode will come out in time. This will come out Friday. We're going Sunday.
Yeah, to Next Gen RC.
It's in Huntington.
In Huntington?
Yeah. So it's only about not even an hour, 45 minutes south of us.
It sounds like it is 3 courses.
Yeah.
All 3 classes run. $10 entry, $5 for every entry after that. You can run all 3 classes.
Yeah.
It looks like from the pictures it'll be pretty welcoming to newcomers. It won't be like super complicated. I don't think there's like a tech or anything.
We haven't comped in a while, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like if somebody's coming,
I
think it'll be fairly simple. I don't think it'll be anything crazy.
No, you've been wanting to hit one up, and it's a lot closer than Abner is.
Yeah.
You can actually go down there and leave when you want.
Yeah, definitely. Well, and for you to be able to get back for a Frisbee, like, that'll make it real nice.
Yeah, unless it rains or something, then I'll just stay down there.
Which it probably will.
Always does. But I'm going to be running class 1 and 3.
Yep.
Probably. I don't know. If I have time, I can run 2.
Yeah.
I can throw the carbon in there just for the hell of it.
Yep.
But this here's always been
I'm
my
interested to
class
see
1.
how they run them. Like, do they run, like,
I don't know if
do they score?
Like,
I don't know.
I have no clue.
I don't know any information about
jumping
that.
into it.
But
David said it's not that bad, so.
Yeah. But anyway, talk about your comp truck a little bit. You've been working on this for a long time.
I have had this thing for years.
Yeah.
This thing has been around. This is an MST Jimny. I don't show it off a lot. Because it's kind of a sleeper build, I feel like, that nobody knows about, but now everybody knows.
Definitely
all 23 people that watch this now know about it.
We were 50, I think.
This last episode did horrible. Worst one yet.
I didn't look at
like 15 views in 4 days. Yeah.
Well, guys, this is the last episode.
They drop like flies, and then they'll get 60 views, and then they'll drop like flies again.
We're on an up and down. Anyway, talk about your comp truck.
This thing is an MST Jimny, which is basically a lot smaller than this when you get it. On like 155 plastic wheels, like everything's plastic on these things from the factory. I have done an extensive amount of work to this thing. It doesn't have a motor in it right now, so I
noticed that.
I had to put a fusion back in it.
Yep.
I stole it for something. I don't know what it was. Something for T5W, I think.
Yep.
But I've done every upgrade you can possibly do to it, like mechanically. It has the only weight you can buy. Ugh, hate to say it, but
don't drop their name. Just don't drop their name.
Yeah, you know who you are.
It's got weight in it.
Yeah, it's got weight in the front. I will drop this name. I have the Injora brass rings inside of the...
It does not get any better than that, guys. You heard it here second.
Inside of the wheels, and each wheel is wrapped in wheel weights.
Yeah.
Basically, I've weighed this thing down as much as I possibly can. It's got the 2 mod Amazon shocks on it.
Yep.
Which are just not good.
Which are fake. Yeah.
Yeah, but they work. I just recently put Tusk on it, the little tiny Tusk.
What did it have on it before?
Much landmines.
That's right.
And the Tusk is so much better.
Yeah.
I put axial drive shafts in it because the drive shafts blow like that.
Yes,
on
they
the
do.
MST. I grenaded the transmission.
Yep.
Because I'm talking like I've comped this thing easy 40, 50 times, if not more.
Yeah, it was a solid
for
2 years straight with me there.
Yeah.
And then on and off the
a
year
year
after
before that.
Yeah.
Is when I started comping it. And it won a lot. This thing has won a lot of comps.
Yeah.
Class 1. Some places it does really well, and some places it does terrible.
Yeah.
Like the hill, it did really well. Abner, it does terrible because it's steep.
They have more climbs. Yeah.
Which I've dialed it in for climbs pretty good now. I've got to the point where
we should take that to Abner sometime.
I know the truck so well now.
Of course, I don't know that you qualify for the current Class 1 rules.
It is.
Do they do
straight axles, bumpers?
Axle-mounted servo, though. I thought there was something against that in Class 1.
I don't know.
I don't know, and I don't care. I run what I want.
I don't know what... They run...
Just let me run and then disqualify me. I really just want to run the line. I don't care about my score.
I don't know. They run RCSA down there. I don't know if there's any... I don't think there's anything about servo and axle in Class 1 in that.
I don't really cares.
I haven't looked at
where we're going, I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
I think
I can change it. I just never... I could change
it
easily. I just never have.
There's no point. You just leave it like that. It works too good. It ain't worth it.
But I like them because the axles are narrow. They're good for like getting in and out of stuff, but they struggle on climbs and any kind of...
I'll tell you what. I've seen that walk between obstacles. Like the gate is set like on the obstacle, and he just drives between the obstacles. Like it's just like, oh, all right. Everybody else is like hung up in this crazy V notch, and he's just like, bloop, and just through and go.
No,
but you're chasing him in a capper axle rig. You're like,
when it comes to like Lexan comp trucks.
Yeah.
This isn't considered a comp truck at all.
I'd consider it your comp truck.
Yeah,
though.
but I've comped it so much.
Very different from this. That's for sure.
It was originally yellow. I bought it as an RTR.
Yep.
In probably I think 2019 or something like that, and it was a yellow one.
Okay.
And I found this body, which I thought was cooler, because the yellow body, I still have it. I cut it up for a Class 3. Remember that?
Yeah.
I had the Injora. I basically I had 2 Jimneys running at comps. I took the Injora LCG kit.
Yeah, because at the time where we were at, you could only run 2 classes. And so you were running 2 Jimneys.
Yeah, so I put... It was an Injora kit with 475s on it, rear steer AR-44s on this Jimny that was all comp cut.
And then you went to the 5-inch tall because we had to on it, so you cut it out even more.
And I won some comps with that too.
Yeah, she did good.
So stupid looking.
She wasn't good, but she did good.
I feel like it's back there. I feel like it's in that box behind you somewhere. I feel like it's buried in there.
Talk for just a second.
That's my Lexan graveyard. I might have threw it away finally. It might have broken half, to be honest.
It looks like it's not in here.
See the IRD over there? Yeah, throw that back in there. Yeah. But anyways, this thing is a trusty little steed.
Steed, nonetheless.
Put the work in for years, and it's so I love showing up to a comp with it. They're like, you're gonna comp that? I'm like, yep. So
I'm showing up with the Marlin.
Really? For Class 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'd be all right.
Oh, dude, I think I'll win with it.
Yeah.
I'm overconfident, but I think I'll win with it. I just want to show up with something that people are like, you're going to run that?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, 100%. Totally am. Why would I not?
Oh, everybody always says, is this 12th scale? It's like, no, it's not.
No, it's that's probably true 10th.
It is. They're tiny. Oh, that's another thing I did. I stretched it just a hair in the back, and I think a little bit in the front too.
Yeah.
No, front's still stock. I put I don't know what the links were off of. There were just some random links that worked perfect
something
on
you
that
just
MST
had.
axle. So it's technically like 9.75.
Yep.
So that 1/4 inch though helps a lot.
Yeah, it
like
does.
I've noticed with the weight, I still can't. I've still been trying to figure out other ways to weigh it down in the front, but I don't know. I'd have to like mod stuff for other axles, like shorten them. And
I think at this point,
I can't really
I
do
think
much
the
else.
only thing you could do if you really wanted to like do something, but again, it's the name dropper, not name dropping, is to go to the narrowed AR-44s.
Yeah.
Because then you would have way more brass options, but you have to buy narrowed AR-44s, which you're not going to do.
I don't know what else. The only other thing I thought about doing was putting the UTB portals on it at one point, but
I still think that would be hot.
But I don't really want portals on it because the housings are large.
There's not a lot of brass for those either.
But they're not that bad, really.
You know what I bet? You know what I bet we could do though? I bet on the pro axles with the metal middles, I bet you could pretty easily make a set of narrowed ones for that, and then just narrow the axle shafts. I bet it wouldn't be that hard.
Yeah.
I'm surprised somebody doesn't do that already.
No.
Somebody out there who's way smarter than both of us that has way cooler equipment, make a narrowed set of AR-45 Pro axles and make an extended set. Make them Capra width and make them narrowed width. We want both. I need them for scale trucks.
Yeah.
And I want to run them on big comp trucks. I want a Capra width straight axle, AR-45 Pro, and I want narrowed Pro axles for scale builds.
I always see people making them because it's just that metal tube.
Yeah, well, then you have to make the shafts. The shaft is what I don't know how to make.
I feel like it wouldn't be that hard.
It can't be. I just don't know how to do it.
You just have to file it or grind them down to make the square to go into
just move the square up.
The diff, or go in from the diff into the...
Yeah.
You
could do it. I just don't know how. I wouldn't know where to start. If I could figure it out and just make them consistently, I would make and sell them.
Yeah.
Maybe I should work on that.
I feel like somebody does. I feel like I've seen somebody that's made narrow axles.
I've seen a set of the wide. I've seen a set of the Capra ones.
I've seen wides.
One set. I saw a guy custom make them.
Yeah.
Make more of those. And I've never seen the narrowed set, but I know they're out there. Somebody's making it.
Yeah.
If you can make it, somebody's making it.
But honestly, at this point, it's just drive time. That's why it works so. Because I've handed the radio off to somebody on this, and they can't drive it at all.
Well, it's like the thing in Fuggles.
Yeah.
I don't know how to drive that.
Yeah.
I'm a good driver. I just don't know how to drive that.
I flipped the thing over in like a second, and I used to own it, but it's so different now.
Yeah. No. Yeah, it's just one of those. You just have time on it.
Yeah. This is probably the longest RC truck that's ever been in my possession.
Yeah.
Has to be.
The way you used to be. You used to move them quick.
I'm trying to think if I have anything OG. I mean, I've had the Nissan for a while, but it's not been. I've had this a lot longer. And this is one of the only RC trucks I've ever bought new.
Really?
Yeah. It might be the only one.
You're a big non-new guy.
Well, because I tear stuff apart.
Yeah.
So there's no point.
Yeah.
I just need the axles and whatnot. But this here, I bought RTR.
Yep.
Because I wanted to comp it.
And
that was the whole point from the beginning.
She's so hot.
She's ready to go. Well, I'll put a motor in her, then she'll be ready to go. And then I'll check the servo and make sure it's good.
This just got brand new servos.
Yeah, tell us about this. What is this?
So I bought this from Pat. You guys know Pat. Pat bought this brand new because he thought rear steer was awesome. And right when they came out, Pat buys everything new. Everything that comes out, he buys it.
Complete opposite of what I
did. And he worked at a hobby shop and he was big into it. He loved testing the new stuff, and then he would, within a year or two, he's selling it. He wants to try everything, and he keeps what he likes. Well, he did not like rear steer, and so he was complaining about this one day, and he said, "Hey, I'm getting rid of that Capra." I was like, "Well, I'm a big rear steer guy. I want it." So I bought it. And immediately I tore it apart, which was a terrible idea. I should have just run it the way it was. But immediately I tore it apart. I wanted to put a 3-gear in it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to spend any money on it, though. So I started drilling holes in the skid plate until I got it to fit. I put a Holmes Polar Pro or a Polar something. It's a Polar. I don't know. I don't remember which one it is because I bought it used. And a Mamba Micro X in it. And it never ran right.
It always burn up.
It would you'd get about 5-10 minutes, and then it would just start throwing the beep code.
We can't run brushless.
It was a sensor wire, was what the beep code was for. And so I thought, well, for sure, it's got to be like the motor. So I pulled the motor out, and I put a different Castle motor that I had in it.
Yeah.
And I ran it, and it had the same issue. So I was like, well, okay, well, the next logical thing is that I'd already changed the sensor wire, by the way. Let me clarify. I did that it was on my bench when I tore it apart the first time. I was like, well, the next logical thing is that it's just the ESC is bad. So I got a Mamba system for it, one of the lower kV Mamba systems for it. So it had the copper head, whatever like the pack was. I don't remember. It was like 2800 kV or something like that. Like set in it, and that burned up too. Saying like all like literally out of box, brand new, throws a sensor code wire. So I don't know if it was the way I had stuff bent, trying to get the interior in it with the 3-gear in it, with the copper head slammed in here somewhere, and the motor slammed in there.
Yeah.
And so I ended up just throwing it on the bench because I had torn it apart, and these take a long time to take apart.
Yeah, they do.
And so I was mad. I threw it on the bench. I forgot about it for like a year.
Not as bad as a Wraith 1.9.
Yeah,
though.
they're close though.
Yeah.
Then my dad said that he wanted a tube buggy, and I was like, well, this will be the perfect donation. So I tore it apart. I tore it completely apart. And when we decided we were going to go, I knew it was sitting. Axles were out of it. The axles were sitting underneath it like they were hooked to it. Then the cage was sitting there. Links were there. No shocks in it. No transmission in it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to run and grab that. I was out in the garage because I was trying to build a tube chassis. I was trying to build a replica capper cage, but change the front that everybody hates. So I want to do the back the same and then chop the front and change the whole front to be different was what I was going to do. And I was trying to figure it out, but it was like a background project while I was doing stuff that like I needed for myself. And so I ran out, I grabbed it, brought it back inside, put the transmission back in it, put the motor in it. Transmission's junk, so I pulled the transmission back out, and I hunted down. I had one of those old axial ones with the metal motor plate instead of the gray ones, the black ones. I took it apart. You can take all the excess plastic out of them. And so I chucked all the excess plastic out of it. It's got a 64-tooth spur, 9-tooth pinion. It's tucked like there's no good way for me to show it to you. I wish I had a picture of it torn apart, but it's in there at like a really wild angle with the motor is in the front.
Yeah.
You've seen it. The motor sticks way up here.
Yep.
And that's to clear, like, to put a 3-gear in these, the 3 gears don't fit any normal way to then also have a full-size motor in them. I have a Fusion Pro 2300 kV in there because I need the extra kV for that big of a gear change.
Yeah.
Running a 3-gear with the big spur, small pinion with the portal axles. So this thing's got top speed of like 3. Like you can walk faster than it can drive at full speed. But it's just like crazy throttle control.
As you're sitting here talking about it, I was just thinking to myself, I was thinking about putting the revolver back in this.
You should.
So it makes all the noise.
So it screams.
Yeah.
Dude, this thing screams right now because the spur rubs on the drive shaft. That's just an issue you have if you run a 3-gear with a 64-tooth spur on it, which is something I do on a lot of rigs because I like gear ratio. It rubs on the drive shaft. You can't do anything about it, especially when you sling them this low. I mean, the links come up to the axle. Like, it's slammed as low as it can get. I'm on 120mm Desert Lizard's best shock out there, full droop.
She sits pretty low.
She is. She's probably an inch and a half lower than stock.
I can't get my Desert Lizard to do that ever.
Look at that.
Yeah, it looks really
low.
well built.
So I had when I bought my Wraith 1.9, I wanted to put taller shocks in it because I think flex is cool, even though I know it doesn't work all the time.
Yeah.
But flex on bigger stuff works great. Flex on smaller stuff doesn't work at all. I think a rig like this should flex, but I think a rig like that shouldn't. That's where I'm at. Everybody is different. Too much flex does exist. This does not have it.
You can have flex as long as it's. This is my thing. You can have flex as long as it sits like that.
Yeah.
If it sits already high, that's your issue.
Yeah, when it's like this.
Yeah, that's what people show up to comp with their TRX 4s.
And like in relativity, like this has a lot of flex, but that's really not that out of hand.
No, with the full droop, it's gonna suck it down.
That and with like I'm running 4.9 Treps.
Yeah.
It's the wide axle, it's the longer wheelbase. That much flex, not that much. But when I bought my Wraith 1.9, I wanted it to have a lot of flex because I didn't really know what I was doing. But I wanted it to sit low because I know low is important. I know LCG is important. So I bought
really
Wraith shock relocation pieces. But they are for a Wraith 2.2, so they don't work in the front of a Wraith 1.9. So I have them in the back of my Wraith 1.9 and then nothing in the front. So I run 120s in the back and 90s in the front, my Wraith 1.9. So I had the other set, which actually work perfectly in the cage. You can you take the cage apart, you slide those in, put the cage back together, and they bolt right to the shock mounts.
Yeah.
Then the front, I don't know, you guys can't see it. Then the front is just regular shock keys, but you have to cut the inner fender out of the cage.
Yeah.
So that you can push them up through. The shock keys bolt right into the stock location. Everything is press fit. So like you have to take the cage apart, take the shocks back out because the cage is bending around the shock, front and rear. but they fit.
I just noticed you put scale hardware in the panels.
Yeah, I always do. I think it looks better.
Yeah.
I do every like Lexan truck I have, I put scale hardware in the panels just because it looks hot to me.
It does.
Just a little something to kind of offset it. And it's silver instead of black, so it kind of draws some attention away from the fact that it's not a scale truck.
I'm excited to see it run.
But yeah, she runs really good. I ran it for...
Stick radio?
Yeah, on the stick, yep. And I have it set up the same where front steer is on the left, drive is on the right, rear steer is on the right, and I switch the rear steer off for 90% of the time I run. It seems to run really well. I ran it... Tires are brand new in the package. So I ran it for like an hour on Friday morning. Like I got up and just took it outside and threw it on the rocks and was just trying to like wipe the new off. And then went to a car show yesterday and there was a rock pile nearby. So I took it with me and I let my sister run it out of battery. So I put a brand new 1500 in it and she ran it for like an hour, hour and a half just to try to get the new off the tires. They're not worn in or anything, but they'll work. I want to do silicone inserts and vent them, but I don't have the money to buy silicone inserts right now, so they're just going to wait a couple more weeks.
It's probably not going to see a lot of water anyway.
I don't think so. I think it'll just be a comp truck.
Yeah.
Because I run all my other stuff way harder than I'll run this. I'm not going to carry this to the spot.
That wouldn't be fun to trail.
Yeah, I'm not going to trail it. I'm not going to carry it to the spot. Like, this will be a backup comp truck or to, like, let my dad have fun with.
Yeah. Perfect truck for it.
I'm running knockoff Enduro wheels. These are those narrow ones.
Yeah.
And then I think I want to put the narrowed hubs on them to pull them in just a touch more, just so it's not super wide, but it's already like kind of narrow. Wheels are narrow. I think it looks really hot right now.
It looks good.
Scale hardware in the wheels like you do. 35 kgs because it doesn't get better than that.
It's Tenduro color scheme.
The only thing I want to do, I want you to make me a wrap for it that has the Maxxis logo instead of the Nitto logo. But it could be like the exact same color scheme. I just want it to say Maxxis instead of Nitto.
The only hard part on those panels, they have that indent. Yeah. Which vinyl's super hard to get to.
Honestly,
mold.
If we just did the indent over top of the Nitto, would be fine. Like if you just made like a sticker that laid over it. Like I could even do a new panel and just do a sticker and then paint over top of it potentially. But I do want to do something so that it says Maxxis instead of Nitto. Because it does say Nitto on the side. It says Nitto on the hood. But I'm running Maxxis Treps on it. Just one of those things, like it doesn't need to happen, but I'm trying to enjoy building something that I'm going to run a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wish you guys could see the inside of this because it's blown apart. It helped a lot putting the 2-in-1 in it.
Yeah.
Because then you don't have to have the ESC in it. But the receiver is stuck like to the back of the battery tray. Everything is zip tied to the side cage. Because
2-in-1s are expensive now, aren't they? Because you can't get them or something?
Yeah. I bet this one
Pros like 200 and the SEs are now like $150.
The SEs last I saw were like up like over 100.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I went to buy one a while back and I was like, what?
Yeah.
I just
people are selling them used for more than I was paying for them new.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had this Fusion Pro. I had new in box, unopened.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I bought it for. I think I bought it for my We Rock buggy, my
Mine
Pro
went,
mod.
the silver JK. I sold the Kev.
Oh, yours is gone.
Yeah, that's fine. The Pro is in the blue buggy, the little buggy. So I think I'll put the revolver in here.
Yeah.
And the Sidewinder just so it rings out.
Just so it screams.
Because the last thing, when I put this on the rocks, the last thing you expect this to do is sound like a revolver. I feel like we didn't hear that anymore. You don't hear that anymore at comps.
No, you don't.
That's a thing in the past.
Because everybody's running the Silent Assassins now.
Then I show up
cuts
with my
back on it a lot.
Sidewinders. I hate them too. They suck. I could never get my sidewinders to have
you
any
have
kind of
issues with that stuff.
So do you.
Well, yeah.
We can't run brushes.
I can't run
Pro,
anything but
yeah,
but Hobbywing Pro, like 2-in-1s. I can't run anything but 2-in-1s. I don't even have good luck with 1080s.
No, me either. I burn them all up.
Yeah, Firma 40s or Pros.
I had a lot of luck with 1080s a while back. I think I had a lot. I think I started having issues with the Holmes motors, the brushed ones.
Yeah, I've been tearing those up a lot recently.
Yeah. The axial motors seem to outlast the Holmes.
If I'm going to be abusive to something, I put an axial motor in it because A, they're cheap and easy to get, and they just hold up so well.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to everybody that makes motors. Don't come at me, but the way I treat stuff, axial just holds up better.
But sometimes they do. The wild part is like you'll get one that burns up instantly, and then you'll get one that lasts like 4 years.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, depends what day it was made.
Well, that was the one that I put in the thing. I had that one in there for 2 years, and the next one I had in there for a week.
Kids made them on Friday.
Yeah. but I paid $8 for it. So, and it came with a firm of 40, so I'm not mad about it.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it should be a
It'd
good
be
time.
fun to get back into a comp.
I haven't decided if I'm going to run the Wraith in Class 2 or run the base camp. I really want to run the Wraith just because it has been my comp truck the entire time I've comped.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to. But the base camp is running so good. I was running the base camp when my sister was running this, and the base camp was making this look bad. And I was like,
if this wasn't my Class 1, I would like to run the service truck.
wild.
Just show up with that service truck.
That would be
I think would be
wild.
sick.
That's what I thought. I don't know if I'll run the Marlin or the JK, but I'm gonna run one of Ken's rigs in Class 1.
I could run the Matt Zilla in Class 2, I think. Can I or no?
I think so. I don't see why not.
I'm trying to think if there was anything in Class 2 or why I couldn't run that.
I think that's what it was for.
Yeah, it's
Wasn't it originally a Class 2
build?
build?
With the 419s and everything.
Yeah, run it just like that. You're gonna outcompete everybody. I mean,
yeah, maybe I will.
Bring it with you.
Yeah,
bring a couple rigs. You're coming by yourself because you want to be able to leave early.
Yeah,
so you can bring as much stuff as you want.
Well, David said bring a scale rig.
Yeah,
just for the heck of it. So I'll probably throw the service truck in there, and then I'll throw the Jimny, the
I was
poise.
gonna bring everything I own.
And actually, my poise isn't legal there. But actually, I can make it. I forget. I keep wanting to make it legal.
What's illegal about it?
The chassis is too short, so I'm just gonna extend the chassis.
Like flat plate steel off the back of it with a little tube bumper.
I think I have an old carbon fiber chassis. I was just gonna extend it with carbon fiber.
Heck yeah.
There's no difference, and
No.
it's pretty much a brazen high-low at that point.
Yeah.
But we'll see what I end up doing. I have to look at the rules again. It's been so long.
Yeah.
I remember there used to be something.
You know what you need for the
chassis
back
length.
of that? One of those racing adjustable rear bumpers with the little tube with the little set screws.
What, for the poise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
just
think you need bumpers in Class 3 though.
You don't, but like it would look hot just right on the back of that.
Well, I don't like the look of the whole truck.
Well, yeah.
I'm not a Lex. Like I want to do something.
Have
else
they seen
to
that, or was that in the throwaway episode?
Have they seen it?
Okay.
It was on here. It was in here last week.
Have you talked about it at all?
Ago?
There's nothing to talk about. It's junk.
A little bit. It's just because remember we shouted out Travis.
That's right.
It's an awesome chassis. I just don't like the look of the bot. Like I'm not a Lexan comp body guy.
We're not comp guys at heart. We're comp guys, but we don't comp stuff that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I would never run a poise chassis, not because I don't think that the guys I really like Travis. I think he makes cool stuff.
I would really like to run the ones that are like super built, like the ones that are like hanging on like rock walls and stuff. Yeah, that would be fun.
I want like an MOA buggy.
But the thing is,
or
I
something.
can't.
Like,
I don't have the skills to build a carbon chassis that dialed like
me
that.
neither. Yeah,
like a super dial.
Those guys like weigh them and they're 100% 50-50.
I don't
like side to side.
That's above my pay grade.
Yeah,
I'm a looks guy. And then on top of that, it's just like whatever happens, happens.
I know they can't hear that, but that felt so rude.
What?
My phone vibrated. Yeah, I would love to have like a really overbuilt like poise chassis or like a MOA buggy or something.
Yeah.
But I don't have the skill for it.
The only reson I bought that is because Ken knows how to build stuff.
Yeah.
And
that one runs good.
Yeah, and it runs
better than anything
amazing.
I'll ever make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super fun. I've had a lot of fun comping at the hill.
It was hard to watch because it just mobbed over everything.
Yeah, I'm thinking about putting 475s on it.
Dude, it was legitimately point and shoot.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of stuff that point and shoots like that did.
The only that has an issue with tipping, you have to watch. I know how to drive it now.
It's the big tire.
Yeah.
With
which
the
I don't want.
475
Which now
on
I'm so used to that big tire. I think it's better because I
Is
can
there-
hit some massive holes that 475s are gonna get stuck in.
Yeah.
Because I know how to
Just
drive it
mob
out
through
of
it.
it.
I did notice even these are 4.9s
I'd
to
seen
a
that. They look
4.75.
taller.
Dude, that is a noticeable size difference.
Yeah.
Like there was
I feel
stuff.
Like there's definitely places where that comes in handy compared to a 475.
When I think like on something like this with a little extra wheelbase, just
Yeah.
a slightly larger tire, and dropping the center of gravity just a little bit lower,
Yeah.
it sits and will drive the same as a 475, but it won't eat the holes like a 475 does.
Yeah.
Because the wheelbase touch longer, so you make up for your difference between tire. You lower it just a little bit, so you make up for the raise in the tire size. But then you just gain just a little bit of tire in the hole. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I've done a lot of stuff that was dumb and driven out of it, so
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I was running that base camp and it would fall in some holes that this wouldn't. Whether or not that was because of my driving, because this has big tires on it, because it's got rear steer and it can dodge it, I don't know. But I'll tell you what, I put the dig servo in that base camp,
Yeah.
the full-size dig servo. Holy cow. It locks straight in and unlocks without any issues at all.
What for? What? It's 2-speed or?
Just the dig.
It has dig in it?
It's got a 10.3 transmission in it. The full length ones, it's got the dig and the 2-speed. I just hooked the dig up.
Ah.
But I put a full size servo in it instead of the little micro ones they used. That never worked right. Dude, it locks in. Like you can, when you smack it, you hear it go whack, and every time it hits perfect. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
And every time it's got enough strength that it'll actually pull it back out, because the minis, when you were under pressure, they wouldn't be able to overcome the friction of all that like bind, and they wouldn't unlock.
Yeah.
I understand that they're not going to lock in if they're hitting teeth to teeth, but like it should fall in as it comes around, and not like you would hear them just click, 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 click as they were missing. And then if you stopped and kind of jostled, it would lock in, but then it would get stuck and it wouldn't unlock, and you have to like bump back and forth until it unlocked. Dude, this one, you hit it and it's click, bang. And then when you hit the unlock button, you can hear it just bang, and like it comes right out.
Yeah.
So yeah, it worked really good. I was dragging it, like driving on pavement, and lock it in while I was rolling, and it would grab. I would do the pivot and hit the unlock button without ever letting go of the throttle, and it would unlock and lock in at throttle. Like, I mean, it's no faster than this is, maybe by a little bit, but it'll lock and unlock at full throttle, which you just can't do when they come stock.
Yeah.
So
I'd like to see it.
I'll bring her with me, just because.
I don't think. Oh, can you have dig? I don't think you have dig in Class 2 though. Can you?
No, but I'll bring it with me so you can mess around with it.
Yeah, I like to drive it.
Yeah, you can drive this
the
too.
course looks pretty cool. It looks like not a lot of wood, so it's good for us. Looks like quite a bit of rock.
Rock, I know how to do. I don't mind a little bit of man-made rock. I just want to compete.
Yeah,
I just want something that I'm not in charge of, that I can just go and have fun at and then leave after. That's really all I want.
Yeah, exactly. I miss those days.
Yeah, I want to go to Indy. It won't happen this year. I think we'll have to go. I just want to run down there on like one of the first Sundays where it's still cold out.
Yeah.
And nobody's there. I just want to run down there and run those courses.
Saturday.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes somebody will be like, hey, I'm going to throw some gates, come hang out.
Yeah.
We could go on a Saturday in the middle of winter. We could just go down there on a day trip.
Go on whenever you want.
Yeah. It's a public park.
Yeah.
There's a mountain bike trail down that area because Pat rode it when he bought his bike. We might have to like do a little drive over, hit the mountain bike trail after we run a little bit.
Yeah.
We could drive down there.
It'd be a good place to test stuff for like Alabama or chassis or
just
something like that.
Yeah, just somewhere different than what we have here to mess around on for a couple hours. Now that I got
this almost done up here, I'm going to start out there. Yeah. Now it's getting cooler out. I'm going to get the fab shop opened up. So start on some tube builds.
I started cleaning my desk up last night so I could actually work, because I was working on this and I just kept shoving stuff to try to get this on the bench. Yeah. And then it was like I would need to move this, and like I would have to take and like shove stuff further down. I was like, you know what? I'm sick of this. So last night I worked on that for a little while. Then I cut supports out of my Comanche body, and I realized that I scaled the bed wrong again. So I scaled the cab to 120%, which is perfect.
Yeah.
And I scaled the bed to 114%. Why? I don't know. I printed two.
I haven't looked into that piece yet.
Yeah.
For the van. I got to get that project rolling.
I will have to. The inner piece of the bed's two pieces. So there's an outer skin and an inner skin. The inner skin I'll have to print in two pieces. There's no way to make it fit on the print bed. You would have to angle it like a 45. Yeah. But then it prints supports inside the bed, which I didn't want. Or you have to print it upright, and then it prints supports inside the bed that I didn't want. Yeah. Because I didn't want to have to do all the work of trying to cut the supports out of a surface you're going to see. So I ended up cutting it in half, and I'll print the front, and then I'll print the back. But because it's an interior piece that won't take any force, I don't think it'll have an issue. I don't think you'll be able to notice it really, because it'll be like it's the interior of the bed, and it's going to have a cover on it because the batteries will sit in there.
Yeah.
So like the batteries will be in the one, and then the other one will have all the tools and parts stacked in it. You should never see it. The bed will be in one piece. It prints upright.
Yeah.
But the interior piece will not be. But I haven't dialed in, because that's my Tenduro rig. So I have to figure out. It's going to be a short bed Comanche to match what I'm building 1-to-1.
Yeah.
But then I'll pull another short bed trailer behind it. But I have to figure out how to get like.
You gotta build that for the 1-to-1. A trailer.
I want to.
Like that.
I want
little
to.
Trailer behind it.
I think it'd be really hot to have it like either as like a secondary sleeping setup, like further down the road when I need more sleeping space.
Yeah.
Or as like to haul like mountain bikes, crawlers, like You could go and like
mountain bike
I have the
there.
truck has like all the stuff on it, and then the truck bed trailer has like mountain bike and a stove and like that kind of stuff on it.
Yeah.
So
shower.
Yeah.
Something back there. Full like bathroom on wheels would be kind of hot with a bike on top of it.
That would be really hot.
Same tire size. Everything.
I'm gonna on the white Comanche. I've been trying to figure out how I want to do it. Whether I think I want to do it from the rack upside down, but I want to put it like on a drawer slide where you'll take the drawer slide out and hook the fork in, and then like the drawer slide will come all the way out, and then the fork you'll lay the bike down and the fork will go up to the drawer slide, bolt into the back side of it, and then as you slide the drawer slide in, you'll pick the back of the bike up and strap the rear tire in, and then shove it all the way in and click it. And that way the bed of the floor of the bed doesn't have anything bolted to it.
Yeah.
Everything is bolted to the rack. That way if the bike's not in it, you can still just slide stuff in and out without messing with anything on the floor. But then I will be able to mount the bike inside of the rack, which then like you close the tailgate, you close the back of the rack, and it's all closed in. You wouldn't even know it was there.
Yeah.
So I want to do my original plan. I thought was going to be super hot. Was to take and make it so the canopy folded down inside of the bed rack, and then you would take and pull like 2 pins and it would flip out.
Yeah.
And because it has to, the truck is short, like it sits very low, but I need the canopy to be 6 foot tall so that at least you can crouch underneath it. Well, the canopy is longer than 6.5 feet.
Yeah.
So it doesn't fit inside of the bed anyway.
You have to probably run it out into the cab a little bit.
Yeah, it's gonna come over the cab by 8 inches.
Yeah.
So I can't flip it down. I could flip it up further than that.
How would it help at all getting it out of the way?
It was more so that like it wasn't just like 8 inches above the top of the truck.
Yeah.
That
just
way
mount
it would
more
be
gear up there to make it.
Yeah. Well, and that's the tent will be up there.
Yeah.
So it'll be at the same height as the tent. I may be able to do like still a pivot because I want to build like bottom edge of the rack comes all the way from the front corner all the way to the back, one long straight bar. And then I want to do like a little bar that comes over the top of the tent and the top of the canopy so that as you rub past brush, it hits that instead of the tent and the canopy. The tent, it'll come down to where the tent's at and kick down, and then after the tent, it'll kick back up. So like a rub rail won't go across where the tent's at. That way you can still open the tent.
Yeah.
But it'll block stuff as it slides down so it doesn't hit the side of the tent. And then the canopy, it'll come all the way over the top of the canopy and back down. That way stuff doesn't rub across the top of it. I bet you I could make it flip to the top of that, which would give me like another 4 or 5 inches of height when it was in the up open position. And then you could click it down to the closed position, like storage position.
Yeah.
Because right now, if it's actually sitting at ride height right now, the top of the cab is only like 5.5 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
So I won't be able to stand underneath the canopy. So I'll gain like it'll be like exactly 6 foot at the bottom of the canopy right now, which means you won't be able to stand underneath it comfortably. But if I could gain another 4 inches, it would be like tight, but it would be usable again. So
what are you gonna do for interior of the truck? You gonna swap anything in there? More comfort?
I'm gonna
King Ranch seats or something.
I'm gonna put the seats that are in the TJ right now in it.
Oh, so you're gonna put like buckets in it?
Yeah, because they're adjustable back, so you can lean them forward and back. They'll slide, and then they'll be flip up.
You're gonna put the harnesses in there? Or?
Yeah. I'll have to do something inside to put the harness to. Yeah. A very simple harness bar.
You doing a bench? Or is it? Or
no, it'll be the two ones with the ones that are the front seats.
I guess you're 5-speed swapping it.
Yeah,
so
that's
you need
the plan.
The center.
And I need the center for storage too, because it's a short bed.
Regular cab.
So yeah, regular cab short bed. I'm going from a crew cab long bed to a regular cab short bed. I'm taking the same amount of gear.
Yeah.
So a lot of it will be in totes in the bed.
Yeah.
But I have like air compressor. I want to be inside of the cab so it doesn't have the weather on it. The charge controller for the solar will be inside of the cab.
You could do like a big weatherproof box somehow.
I thought about doing that, like
where all the stuff like that's
in the front corner of the bed potentially.
Get
like one of
those long Apache cases.
Like build one out for all the electronics and stuff.
Put them like this way on the sides and have like the compressor and stuff. You could open them like this and then
they would open
them.
And everything would be sealed inside. Yeah. That's not a bad idea. I wanted to do a reel behind the passenger seat, like an air hose reel.
Yeah.
So you just walk up and pull the reel out, but I have to work with that a little bit figure out like what the end goal is. There's a lot of thought that has to go into stuff as it gets built.
Yeah.
But it'll have the bucket seats, it'll have the harnesses, it'll have 4-liter stick and transfer case out of the black one. Bed rack, 1 solar panel on top, and then I'll wire the alternator to charge when the vehicle is running. When the vehicle shuts off, then the solar will charge. I'm probably going to put 2 deep cycles underneath the bed.
Yeah.
Because I have plenty of room underneath the bed. And they'll slide in. So like if you're laying underneath the bed, like instead of like from the normally they bolt down from the top.
Yeah.
These ones will slide in, and then the side will bolt down and hold it in place. And I'll just build a little box where like you'll open it and you'll be able to slide the 2, like you'll slide the first one out and set it down, then slide the second one out and set it down. So I think is probably the best way to do it.
Yeah, be a cool setup.
Yeah, that'll give me plenty of battery underneath. Plus I'll have the one under the hood to start the car. I might do a dual under the hood because there's people that make the dual tray. That'll just be so that it can run all the time and not have an issue.
Yeah.
Lights on the canopy. It'll have like the Baja Designs style, like multi of the circle lights on the roof like the pre-runners do.
You keeping the fenders on there?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like that the rear doesn't have them, and it's really expensive to get them for the rear.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't.
Like $1,600 a side.
Yeah.
And like,
what are you doing for like paint on it? Are you stripping it down, or are you just gonna
sanding it down?
Yeah.
And painting it pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might do some sort of like, not necessarily graphic, but it may not just be solid pink.
Yeah, a two-tone or something.
Yeah, I might do like a pink, gray, black scheme to it. Because they make like the bed armor. If I do the bed armor, I wouldn't also paint it pink. I would paint it like black or gray to offset the pink. Like the rack will probably be like a gloss gray color. Like a primer color, but like nice gloss. Wheels will probably be like either a gray inner with a pink ring or something. Like I don't want it to be like really in your face. I just want the body to kind of be in your face. I don't know. I haven't figured all that out. I'm gonna paint I have a scale version I can work with and kind of dial that in and then do it to the real one.
Yeah, we go the other way.
Yeah,
we build scale and then
I'm gonna 3D print a body, mount it to a chassis, build all the stuff out for it, and then look up and go, all right, let's get started. And then I'll just have this scale one. It's like, all right. So I thought about building the scale one. So there's like a Tenduro paint scheme on a body, and then the matching pink paint scheme on a body, and all you have to do is like unbolt the rack from the back and bolt it on the other body, and just slide it down into place.
I've been trying to come up with some graphics for the Tundra. I thought it'd be cool to do like the red, gray, black, like about this far up on the bottom, all the way across, and then have it like kick up on the bed or something. And with like the Tender logo on the door.
Oh, you totally should. You got to do something on it.
I'm gonna do something.
Yeah.
There's so much just white. I mean, it looks good, but like especially on that one bedside that's smashed in.
Yeah.
It'd be cool
to do
something
with a graphic over that for sure.
Either that, or I'm thinking like black, red, gray on the cab, and then do the topograph all on the bed.
Yeah,
would be hot. You can buy like that topographical.
I want to get a huge magnet, like the door magnet.
That's so expensive. I looked into it a while back. I couldn't find die cut ones like this. Like we got
you have
so
to do
much.
like the square.
Yeah, it looks like shit.
Yeah,
but we'll have Tendero sponsored rigs before long.
Hopefully. You guys start watching it twice so that we get paid.
Yep. We should end this.
No, I don't think we can yet.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, we can actually. Cut it right now.
Right now?
Right now. You shut it off right now. Guys, it's been great knowing you. This is London. I'm Lucas. This has been the Turn Door Podcast. There's no other information I'm going to tell you because I'm not a YouTuber. Shut that off. Go quick. Go quick. Go quick. Go quick. Shut it off.